welcome to the class. In today's session, we are going to see the subject English Lesson 3, Old Man Kangaroo. Have you ever seen a kangaroo? Yes, look at the picture. This is a kangaroo. What type of animal is kangaroo? Yes, it is a wild animal. It lives in forest. It mostly lives in Australia. Which country? It lives in Australia. It can run and hop very fast. Very, very fast. Like it looks very. Where do kangaroos live? Yes, it lives in Australia. Do you know how a kangaroo learns to hop so fast and why he looks so funny? Let's look the answer in this story about Old Man Kangaroo. Okay, so this story was written by Rudyard Kipling. Written the story Rudyard Kipling. Okay, he was a English writer. So, have you all heard about the Jungle Book story? Yes, a famous Mowgli character in the Jungle Book story that was also written by Rudyard Kipling. Okay, so this story also written by Rudyard Kipling. Okay, shall we see the story and know how the kangaroo learned to hop so fast and why he looks so funny? He is different from all the animals, no? He is well, see, look at the picture. He looks so different from all the animals. Long ago, the kangaroo did not look like the seen here. Okay, so இதே மாதிரி இருக்காது. He was very small and a woolly animal. Woolly means like looking like a wool. Like you can see the rabbit, no? The skin was covered with full of wool. Like that, the kangaroo also looked like a small woolly animal. Okay. He had 4 short legs. How many legs he had? 4 short legs and looked like a rabbit. As I said, it looked like a rabbit, more like a rabbit. Okay. But he was very proud of himself. What is meant by proud? Proud means feeling better than others. Okay, it was feeling better than others. If you get good mark means you feel proud, no? That is proud. Okay, he was also very proud of himself. Oh yes, he was very proud indeed. The kangaroo danced in the desert in the middle of Australia. Where does he live? It lives in Australia. So he wanted to look different from all other animals. So all the animals look some kind of similarity, isn't it? But the kangaroo want to be look different from all other animals. So what it look like? Yes, as I said, it looked like a rabbit. So he want to change his look. He want to be most popular animal. He want to be most popular animal. So he went to little god in Kwa. Where did he went? He went to the, so if we wish something, where do we wish? We wish to the god, no? Similarly, the little kangaroo also, he went to little god Unkwa and we went to the god and said, make me different from all other animals. What did he say? Make me different from all other animals, because he wanted to be popular, no? So he wanted to be different from all other animals. So up jumped the little god Inkwa and shouted, go away, go away. Like that, the god shouted. So now the kangaroo went away and dancing in the desert in the middle of Australia. So he was very proud of himself. What did he do? He was very proud of himself. He was very proud indeed. So he went to the, firstly he went to the little god. Now he went to the middle god Inkwing. What is the middle god name? Inkwing. So he went to the middle god and said, make me different from all other animals and make me very popular. Jumped the middle god Inkwing and shouted, go away. Like that, the Inkwing god also shouted. Now the kangaroo went away dancing in the desert in the middle of Australia. So he was very proud of himself. Now he went to the great god Inkwang. So firstly he went to the little god Inkwang, and then he went to the middle god Inkwing. Now he went to the great god Inkwang. He went to the great god Inkwang and said, make me different from all other animals and make me very popular and the most sort of after animal. So like that, he said to great god. Up jumped the great god Wukong and shouted, yes, I will. Wukong called Dingo. Who's Dingo? Can you see a dingo here? Yes, dingo is a yellow colored dog. He was always hungry and always dusty. What does mean by dusty? Dusty means very dirty. He was full of dust. Now, Inkwang showed Dingo, the kangaroo, and shouted, Dingo, wake up, Dingo, like that. The great god said, do you see the kangaroo? He wants to be popular and sought after. Make him so. Like that, he ordered to his dog, Dingo. Now, up jumped Dingo, the yellow dog. He was always hungry and always dusty. He began to run after the kangaroo. He was chasing the kangaroo. Off went the kangaroo with the four short legs like a rabbit. So he ran through the deserts, mountains, swamps, and ran until his front legs ached. So what does mean by ache? Ached means pain. If he ran so fast means you get your legs also pain, no? So ached means pain. So he had to know. So still ran Dingo, always hungry and always dusty. Yes, still the kangaroo also ran. Old man kangaroo. So now he was very old. He ran through trees, long grass, short grass until his legs ached. He had to, isn't it? They ran until came to the Walgong River. Where did they came finally? They came to the Walgong River. There was no bridge on the river. What does mean by a bridge? Yes, have you all seen a bridge? A path from one end of the river to other end of the river. Isn't it? That is a bridge. There was no ferry also. Ferry means boat, which was taken to the regular trips on the boat, no? From the river, no? So that is ferry. The kangaroo did not know how to cross the river. So the kangaroo so his legs was so short, no, like a rabbit. So he didn't know how to cross the river. So he stood on his legs and began to hop. So he hopped and hopped and hopped just like a kangaroo does nowadays. He had to. So he tucked up his front legs and hopped with the hind legs. So like what did a kangaroo do? Tucked up his front leg and hopped the hind legs. Likewise, his legs becomes longer and stronger. And his tails become longer, broader and stronger. And he is now no longer look like a rabbit. Dog Dingo, he was very tired. So now the kangaroo looks like a real one now, as we see. Okay. Okay kids, now let's listen to the animated part of this video.
Old Man Kangaroo. Have you ever seen a kangaroo? He is an animal that looks funny. He is like no other animal in the world. He can run and hop very fast and lives in Australia. Do you know how the kangaroo learned to hop so fast And why he looks so funny? Read this story. Long ago, the kangaroo did not look like the one shown here. He was a small, woolly animal. He had four short legs and looked more like a rabbit. He was very proud of himself. Oh, yes, he was very proud indeed. The kangaroo danced in the desert in the middle of Australia. He wanted to look different from all the other animals. He wanted to be the most popular animal. So he went to the little god Inkwal. He went to the little god Inkwal and said, "Make me different from all other animals." Up jumped the little god Inkwal and shouted, "Go away." The kangaroo went away, dancing in the desert in the middle of Australia. He was very proud of himself. He was very proud indeed. He went to the middle god Inkwing. He went to the middle god Inkwing and said, "Make me different from all other animals. Make me very popular." Up jumped the middle god Inkwing and shouted, "Go away." The kangaroo went away dancing in the desert in the middle of Australia. He was very proud of himself. He went to the great god Inkwang. He went to the great god Inkwang and said, "Make me different from all other animals. Make me very popular and the most sought after animal." Up jumped the great god Inkwang and shouted, "Yes, I will." Inkwang called Dingo, a yellow dog, always hungry and always dusty. Inkwang showed Dingo the kangaroo and shouted, "Dingo! Wake up, Dingo! Do you see that kangaroo? He wants to be popular and sought after. Make him so." Up jumped Dingo, a yellow dog, always hungry and always dusty, and began to run after the kangaroo. Off went the kangaroo on his four short legs like a rabbit. He ran through the desert. He ran through the mountains. He ran through the swamps. He ran until his front legs ached. He had to. Still ran Dingo, always hungry and always thirsty. Still ran the kangaroo, Old Man Kangaroo. He ran through the trees. He ran through the long grass. He ran through the short grass. He ran until his hind legs ached. He had to. They ran until they came to the Wollongong River. There was no bridge on the river. There was no ferry. The kangaroo did not know how to cross the river. So he stood on his legs and began to hop. He hopped and hopped and hopped, just like a kangaroo does nowadays. He had to. He tucked up his front legs. He hopped with his hind legs. His hind legs became longer and stronger. His tail became longer, broader, and stronger. He no longer looked like a rabbit. Poor dog Dingo, always hungry and always dusty. He was tired of running. He could not catch the kangaroo. Down sat Dingo. He sat down and panted with his tongue hanging out. He could not catch the kangaroo. The great god Inkwang had kept his promise. The kangaroo was now different from all other animals. Look at the picture in your book and see for yourself. And that is why the kangaroo hops so fast. And that is why he looks different from all the other animals.
Story, is it interesting? Yes, now let's look into the activity part of this video. For that, for the activity, you have to do the word search. So look at the box here. Here there are so many new words. The first word is learned, then promise, then proud, then bridge, then eight, then desert, and then only, then hint. So these are the words to watch. So you have to search the words in the book. Okay. Shall we, for example, shall we see the word proud? So ma'am is highlighting the word. So where is the word proud? Just search. Yes, here it is. Proud. Proud. You have to spell and identify the word from your book. Okay, that is your activity for this lesson. I hope you all understand the lesson. You must do the activity as well. Okay. Thank you so much for listening. Ma'am will meet in the next session.